Suspect in two different shootings that killed a 19-year-old woman and wounded 3 other people is now in the Dallas County Jail. Hello, I'm Steve Eager.
Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. Jeremiah Moore was arrested near Amarillo hours after the shootings last week. One of them targeted a Dallas townhome unit. He was moved back to Dallas over the weekend. Fox 4's Sean Rabb live at the Dallas County Jail with information about the motive that apparently, Sean, involved that suspect's wife. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that's part of what's detailed in this arrest affidavit. But let me tell you, there is nothing in there that indicates why he targeted that townhome. And the good people who live in that community who spoke very highly of this family victimized by the gun violence, those same folks helped identify to police the man who made the decision to shoot through a closed door, killing a teenager. Jeremiah Moore is in the Dallas County Jail under $1 million bond for shooting 4 people, killing one a week ago today at the apartment townhomes at 4845 Elsie Faye Higgins. The arrest affidavit tells us what happened. The suspect knocked on the door and the complainant's grandmother looked through the window but did not see anyone. The complainant walked to the front door, and just before she got to it, multiple shots were fired through the door, hitting the complainant multiple times, killing her. Savannah Rodriguez, who also went by Savannah Chavez, only 19 years old, was killed. Her boyfriend, 18-year-old Christian Morales, was shot, needing surgery but surviving. And grandmother, Minerva Minnie Arredondo, was wounded as well, expected to physically fully recover. Detectives write, a witness observed the suspect running from the area of apartment 1304 towards the suspect's vehicle, an 80s or 90s burgundy in color Chevrolet or Buick with dark tinted windows. Driving to this car wash only about a quarter of a mile away, where police say he opened fire again, hitting a man who was there. That man out of the hospital. Martin Ramirez is the brother to Minerva Arredondo, the grandmother who was shot. He told Fox 4's Amelia Jones he asked his sister about Jeremiah Moore.
And my sister told me, I go, was he trouble? Did y'all know? She goes, we didn't know him, but he would occasionally be, I guess, I don't know if he has a girlfriend across that complex or something, but they would fight and argue real loud, and he'd just make some, some trouble. But that's all my sister knew of it.
Moore was identified by others in the apartment complex as the man who lived in 1405. Across the parking lot from the apartment townhome where police say he fired through the front door. Those witnesses told police the same suspect threatened to shoot individuals that he believed were, quote, messing, quote, with his wife. The police record gives no indication of what that means and why he chose apartment 1304. Moore was arrested the same night of the shootings in Donnelly County, 300 miles away from Dallas in the Texas Panhandle. The Dallas Police Fugitive Unit was able to match the suspect vehicle and more using the FOX license plate reader system. The 27-year-old brought back to Dallas, where he will face murder and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charges. Also, the arrest affidavit gives no indication, no details about how he was actually taken into custody. We know Dallas police used the FOX camera license plate reader system, so they had video of the car, they had the license plate of the car. That was sent out across the state, but how he was taken into custody, again, we still don't know how that took place.